Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, I have combined two very different decks with one another, and they're working together quite nicely. I've combined the Good Tarot and my Starseed Oracle deck. So we're going to use that. We're going to shuffle out the cards. We're just seeing whatever spiritual messages want to come out for you in these readings, and we're going with it. So they are a little bit deeper, the messages that come out in these readings. And I do have my teeny tiny Everyday Witch deck ready to go for clarification. So let's get ready for Scorpios. My Scorpios. Scorps. Message for Scorpio. Let's get a message for Scorpio. The Scorpio Collective. Of course, you're being secretive. Everyone else, a first card would fly out. Not with Scorpio. What does that sound? Oh, it's something that I'm doing. Oh, I see. These little crystals were touching something. There we go. That's better. All right. Yes, I'm ready to split. Sorry. All right, Scorpio. Oh, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Water. I love it. The Happy Buddha. Let's see where this message goes for you. It's a nice way to start here. It just feels like balance, like he's really balancing things. Things feeling very balanced, very pleasant, very almost like oh, I'm here like a breakwater. Isn't that what something that is like within or just outside of a bay area that sort of breaks the larger waves coming in? I just see that kind of happening behind him. I'm hearing breakwater. I think that's what that is, right? It kind of breaks that. So it's almost like there's been barriers placed behind you. So kind of like you say, the universe has got your back here. Any turbulence that could occur, it's sort of before it gets to you, by the time it gets to you, it's being settled. And then it's just all this like beautiful flowing, like, you know, that sound, the kind of water that's sitting in front of him, the way it's trickling down, it just sounds like that. It's the right amount, the right speed. It just sounds like very meditative almost, really peaceful. So that's nice. Okay, let's see where this keeps going. Hearing that we're going to do 5. Lost lands. Oh, I'm going to need my glasses because they didn't turn the extra lights on. All right, lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Isn't that interesting? Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transformation. Now you have all of these Starseed Oracle cards. The Seas of Mintaka. Oh, I love that. Wow, there's really some strong water energy going on here for you. Oh, and then you have the King of Fire sitting under the 10 of Water. The 5 of Fire, lost lands. The Ace of Air. Oh, check this out. Everything now is coming out. Check it out, man. It's coming out. Good Tarot. And the Queen of Water. I love this energy. It feels really balanced and flowing. The Hanged Man is at the bottom. I'm told I'm only supposed to look at the one card in this deck. The Hanged Man. And he almost feels like, to me, he feels like he's kind of flying, like he's balanced in flight. He's able to do sort of acrobatical moves in the air. Yeah, it's really nice energy that we have here for you. Okay, give me a second with this. 10 of Water with the King of Fire. Lost land, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before with the 5 of Fire. Star bathing, light body, grid crystal, transmission, activation. Ace of Air. Wow. That seems very profound with the Ace of Air. Some new insight. Some new knowledge. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. This looks like a very shallow sea. With the Queen of Water there. And if you think of the a shallow sea, I would imagine that generally it does not become as rough. Right? Like this kind of this breakwater. The waves could really physically not be able to get as big as a very deep sea. And it would be warmer. The water would be warmer, I would imagine. And this is cool. Okay, so I feel like you're definitely going from, like, there's protection around you, Scorpio. It's being shown here like a breakwater. So the universe is putting obstacles right in front of anything that is interfering with your peace. Anything that could interfere with your peace, with your balance. There is one challenge here with the lost lands, with the Five of Fire, because that is like the Five of Wands, but this card, you know, is not as challenging. It doesn't really look very challenging compared to pretty much any other Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is typically, you know, there's something that you need to compete with. There's competing interests. There could be challenges, obstacles. I feel like the biggest obstacle is retrieving some sort of soul memory here. And you've done this before. Okay. That seems very profound, like you've done this before. And I don't know why, but I'm not really feeling like, well, maybe you have. Maybe this is something that you've done or you've tried to do in this lifetime. But it really has this feeling of, especially with star bathing, transmission, activation, and ace of air, it feels like you're doing something that you've attempted to do in past lives. Like right now, or you're leading up to it. And somehow you've approached this opportunity or this moment in time with something different. And I want to say it's probably has something to do with you, like maybe your emotions. Yeah, pretty much. It feels like your emotions. And then how, with the King of Fire underneath you, is how you balance your drive and your passion, your self-actualization with happiness and joy. And the challenges that meet you. So this is the challenge, okay, is that you are about to do something that you've tried to do in past lives and you haven't accomplished it before. But I feel like you are about to do it in this lifetime. This energy is really beautiful. And this transmission, activation, ace of air, it's almost like, well, now because you've hit a certain frequency, before you approach, let's call it like a portal or a gate, because it's a new cycle of some sort for you that you haven't been able to achieve in other lifetimes. This is the lifetime of achievement. Oh, I love that. This is the lifetime of achievement for whatever this is. And because you are approaching this opportunity with the right frequency and resonance, the universe is able to give you what you need to know to do it. Like this activation occurs in you. And it's the Sea of Mantaka with the Queen of Water, which sounds really beautiful. It doesn't, it looks like a tropical paradise. It just looks like the sand, soft sand is the bottom of the sea. And there's no dark places in this water. There's no dark places in this water because it looks so shallow and it would be warm. And she's just sitting in this, bathing in it. I think the biggest challenge here with the lost lands, soul memories, and gifts, you've done this before with the Five of Fire, is that all of these flowers above her head that are kind of lit up, and just the look on her face, it's a little bit perturbed. She's got a little bit of that look. Because the most familiar feeling or memory here is being in the wrong energy to try to achieve this, right? So that's kind of like the soul memory that you're dealing with is a challenge. So that's your biggest challenge, is not to kind of do what feels completely comfortable right now. It might be okay to feel a little bit out of your zone. You've done this before, but not in this frequency and with this energy. So if you can just get past the point, I don't know, feeling like, I'm not sure if I should do this, or just don't, like if you're feeling really good about moving forward, but there's just something kind of, it might even be your gut. And obviously, if you're taking a big chance to do something that could be dangerous, or you're running towards a narcissist, or you're don't putting that in there. No, this is something really beautiful and flowing. This allows you to continue flowing, and it should feel good. But some of you might question that. That's, I think, what I'm trying to get at, is you might question what's about to feel really good because it's never felt good before. Ah, the Hanged Man. That makes so much sense too, doesn't it? Because that is having a different perspective. It's looking at it in a different way. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing, because you are in a different frequency than you've ever been for this opportunity. The Ten of Water and the King of Fire. I see here too, like he's got the King of Fire. He's got his heart is just like lit up. His heart space is lit up, and behind him is the sun. So this is just like totally in alignment with your soul's calling, your soul's direction, your soul's path. Just watch out for this hiccup. Even if you stumble through it, it's okay. Just get through it. The Ten of Water and the King of Fire. Wow, the Emperor and the Sun. This energy is so powerful, Scorpio. My gosh, it is so powerful. You could do anything. You could do anything with this. This is our little hiccup, so let's look at it. Lost Lands, Five of Fire. Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords. See, I told you it was the hiccup area. The Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Yes, it is exactly that. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Five of Fire. Yeah. If you've done this before and how you've done it is conflictive, that's not the answer here. This is the heaviest part for you. It's dropping a burden of your past soul's lessons. The Seven of Swords. I do feel like you've sneaked away from this opportunity even. You've hidden from this opportunity. In some strange way, in the past, you've chosen to carry the heavy burden of this opportunity instead of approaching it, you know, like just to live with it. To live with not achieving it. There's your hiccup. If you feel like you're carrying more than you should, if you feel like you want to hide things, that's falling into a past energy. Now, I know it sounds like, it sounds big because it is all kind of negative. It's not, well, lower vibration. But remember, this isn't where you are. This is almost, yeah, okay. It's like if you've traveled on a road over and over and over and over again, so often, like let's say you do it 2-3 times a day. It could be the road going from like home to work even. And then you know where every pothole is, you know where it becomes bumpy. Like you know where the cement, they repaved it 5 years ago in this spot, and you know where the sound on your tires, it changes, like you know it. And then you get on that road and it's a glorious, beautiful day. Let's say you took a week off from work, so you weren't on that road. You're feeling great. You're feeling like all of this inspired, beautiful, grounded, flowing energy. You start on your journey, you head towards that road, and you're anticipating, without like even being consciously aware of it, that you know you're going to hit it, it's going to sound like this, it's going to feel like that. You get there and the road has been ripped up and completely repaved since a week ago when you were on it. So the trick here, because the minute you get on it, it's like a memory. It's a memory. It's an ingrained memory of, oh, that pothole. No, there's no pothole there. There's no pothole. It's smooth now. But because you've done it so many times, it feels familiar. So this road, the repaved road, will feel unfamiliar. But it's the right road. It's how it should have been. It's how it should be. Because you might get on that road and say, this can't be the right road. I must have like zoned out and missed my turn. No. Okay, this is where I feel like you're going to get this. It's a beautiful download. And look at it. I'm hogging the cards today, aren't I? Look at this. She's just laying there absorbing something. And the Ace of Air. Flying right towards you. Being in sync. Your mind. Clarity. Openness. Starbathing, Ace of Air. Where's this going? Where did that go? Oh my gosh, what is this? Eight of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. Wow. I'll tell you, whatever this was, it's a place you've never been before. You've never been here before. Oh, this is really exciting. You've never been here before, so this knowledge is something that you've never known. Something that you've never experienced, something that you've never felt. It feels something about knowing. It's an activation. So it does feel like some sort of like DNA activation is going to occur within you. And that's why you don't know it, because you never had the capacity to experience it. But in this DNA activation, because your soul, your body have arrived at a point in time where you were meant to arrive, but the key here is that you're arriving in this beautiful frequency. It makes all the difference. The universe can now connect with you because you are at the frequency of the universe. So yeah, you're going to feel something you've never felt before. You could experience things moving forward that maybe you've read about or other people have told you have happened in their lives. And you're like, that's so impossible. Not when this happens. So the Seas of Mintaka and the Queen of Water. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, there might be particular things that you cut out. Maybe it's... well, I don't know. What is it that you cut out here? I'm not sure. And it could be this past. Because this is the only thing that I could see that you would cut out. At least from what's on the table. I mean, I don't see your whole life here. So, I don't know. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So cutting something out and moving ahead. Could even be receiving a gift. With this Knight of Pentacles. The way he has his hand out. Gifting something. This almost feels like she's received the download and she's sitting in it. I see these little bubbles coming out of her nose. So that tells me like she's sinking, right? When you release air out of your lungs when you go underwater, it enables you to go to sink. So she's sinking down into the Sea of Mintaka and bringing her unconsciousness to light. Seeing the potential in something. Changing, okay, this Five of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles feels like changing your plan, like some sort of past plan is out the window. And the Knight of Pentacles, you have a way forward here. It's very grounded. It's so interesting, though, that there's no water coming out in your clarifying cards. Because this reading feels so watery to me. The Queen of Water, what does she contemplate? Wow, it feels like a new beginning, that's for sure. Big new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, and the King of Pentacles. Wow, it's a beginning, a new start, a fresh start. And look at it, turns, it might even start like just a small, exciting opportunity, and it grows into something big and long-lasting. It's perhaps a journey that will take you through a very significant cycle length here. Because this ace, this person looks so young, almost like a page. And then they've matured and become much older on the other side. Wow, the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. If there's some sort of dream or wish that you've had to be sovereign from something, to be able to really look after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, like your dream, this dream is possible for you. The Seas of Mintaka are bringing that to you. So there you go, Scorpio. I'm going to go do your extended reading. And in the extended, I'm using the Wild Unknown Oracle, Tarot, and Pocket Size edition. And we're just going to continue to pull out cards and see where this is going for you. Thank you so much, Scorpios. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.